Break y'all off something. Yeah, so I see a lot of people commenting. It's cool. Everybody has opinions. And it's cool. It's subjective. That's the good thing about boxing is you could be a fan of a boxer. You can tell me, hey, you think so and so has a better jab. You think so and so has a better hook. But don't start acting like y'all know something that we don't know. Granted, there's a few subscribers and comments. Keep in mind, I see all your comments. There might be a couple that get past me, but for the most part, I see all your comments. I read them all, and there's a few out there. There's some comments out there that they tell me stuff that I don't know about the fighters. What I mean by that is like legal troubles, personal issues, stuff like that that really matters. And the reason I'm bringing that up is that the stuff that it comes down to, the stuff that you don't really see, that people, they're human. These fighters are human. And all the fights that I lost, I was dealing with a bunch of stuff outside of the ring, and it probably had to do with my losses in the ring. Same thing with these fighters. Same thing with the promoters. They're all gamblers, all of them. The fighters, they're all in cahoots together. They it's normal. It's what it is. It's entertainment. It's gambling. Some of these guys need the money. They'll do what they have to do to win, lose when they're supposed to win and lose. And if y'all are thinking, who is it controlled by? The mafia, the mob. But the thing is, it's normal. It's unsaid. You don't have to go. You just know what's up. You know what I mean? Like when I was telling y'all, when I was predicting the Ryan Garcia versus Emmanuel Tegu fight, I said he's coming all the way from a different country into basically Ryan Garcia's backyard. You know what time it is. It's time to take that L and get paid big for it. He knew what time it was. If y'all saw the fight, I predicted Ryan Garcia was going to knock him out early, and he almost did. But the dude got on his bike, and you got to give him props because he used great footwork to survive 12 rounds. He could have took an easy way out. It's still fighting. They're still fighting. They still got to be conditioned. One thing that I don't agree with is Teddy Atlas. He said because Teofimo said that it was a scheme that Haney would fight and beat Kambosos. And Teddy Atlas said if that's true, then why even train? No, Teddy Atlas, that's not how it works, and you know it. Don't fool the masses. Conditioning, you have to be a conditioned athlete. Unless you're like Gumboa or something, you're totally on your way out. Then you're gonna be food for the wolves, so to speak. But if you're a top dog, if you're Teofimo, Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, all those guys, you have to be conditioned for what's coming, for either getting beat up for 12 rounds or however the deal is made. You have to be conditioned to take it. So that being said, the fights are basically real in that sense, but they're still being fixed. That brings me to talk about Josh Taylor versus Teofimo. Josh Taylor has been struggling to make this the weight at 140. He's about to move up. This is a perfect chance for Teofimo to come up. Teofimo is definitely a money ticket. They're banking on Teofimo to win this. So Josh Taylor, his last fight versus Jack Catterall, I thought Jack Catterall should have won that. But the way he was getting hurt with some of those punches to the body and head, super, like, it's making me suspect that he will lose his next fight because he needs to move up. He's severely weight drained, and if he fights Teo, his style of fighting is a bad matchup for Teofimo Lopez. And I'm telling y'all now, Josh Taylor is taking that money, taking that fight for the money. Yeah, taking the money basically, taking that fight for the money. And people are gonna bet on Teofimo to beat Josh Taylor, and Josh Taylor is gonna take that L and move up. You know, that's just the way it is. and then Teofimo will be undisputed again, right? And then the cycle starts all over, and then maybe have Haney go to 140 eventually and fight Teofimo. It's all about money. I gotta go, y'all. All corruption aside, which I highly doubt, think about everything. Peace.